Hey everybody, this is Buddha Bunny, and today we're going to be taking a look at Cell to Singularity, a game developed and published by Computer Lunch. The blurb on the Steam store page describes it as, quote, the epic story of evolution, technology, humanity, and dinosaurs in your lap, unquote. The developer also says it is, quote, the most accurate human evolution game on Earth. Clicker-type games have never been a real draw for me. I've generally found the most challenging part to be figuring out which unit is the most economical to buy, so when I saw Cell to Singularity in my Steam queue, I hesitated to give it a look, much less install it. The screenshots look pretty though, so maybe this one would be different. It was, but not that much. The first thing I saw when the game started was a spinning icosahedron. Pulsating as a pleasant female voice asked if I consented to helping her carry out experiments to create, quote, more accurate simulations, unquote, whatever those happen to be.
Welcome. This experiment is designed to advance our understanding of evolution.
My ears were also assaulted with very loud music and sound effects. The first thing I needed to do was figure out how to turn down the volume. Unfortunately, the only way to do it was via the system sounds. Now that my ears weren't being blown out, I continued into the game. The first scene was of a rocky planet in orbit around a star. It was very pretty to look at, and clearly the developer had put serious work into the graphics. After staring at the screen for a bit, I began doing what you have to do at the beginning of every game of this genre. I started clicking. Each click rewarded entropy. Entropy is used to buy units and upgrades. Pretty soon I had enough to buy my first upgrade, the planet Earth. I bought it, which unlocked some more upgrades. I clicked some more, and eventually the first unit, amino acids, was unlocked. At this point, I got my first pleasant surprise. When I bought my first unit, I was taken to a scene where my new amino acid popped into existence and started floating around in a primordial sea. If I summoned new ones, they showed up as well. It was a nice touch. So far, this is definitely a clicker. The music was nice, the graphics were nice. I still didn't see anything but a game that revolved around clicking your mouse as fast as possible or doing what I did and setting up an auto-clicker. Maybe things would be different farther in. Cell to Singularity has all of the important things that make a clicker a clicker. You click a lot, then you buy upgrades and units. You click some more and buy more upgrades and units. If you close the game, it clicks for you while you're away, so when you come back, you have a ton of currency to buy lots of upgrades and units. You can even spend real money for premium currency to buy boosters that improve your clicking and idle resource generation. Eventually, you get to a point where it's impossible to progress further in any reasonable amount of time, and you have to respawn the world and buy permanent bonuses that make your next run through the process a little faster. Perhaps someday, with a lot of clicking, you can reach the end. But it gets better! Cell to Singularity doubles down on the clicker genre. After you get to a certain point in the tree, you'll see a great fossil to click on. This unlocks a dinosaur-based clicker with different mechanics than the main tree. You can play either game, and it counts as idle time for the other. If one clicker wasn't enough, now you have two. The premium currency does work in both. Hooray? I guess there's a story, if you look really hard. The AI wants you to run simulations. Why? Who knows? Maybe there was some profound reason, but I didn't have the patience to find out what it was. In my opinion, the graphics are the best part. The models are well designed using big polygons to get a fun, cartoonish feel. I particularly like the mammal. What a cute little rabbit. The graphics in the upgrade tree are also really nice and convey meaning well. If you can buy a unit, it's outlined in blue. If you can't, it's white. For the audio, both the soundtrack and the effects are fine. The music is a set of classical pieces and the effects are effects. The only real problem with the audio is that it's just too damn loud. If the game had some way to adjust the volume, that wouldn't be a problem. It doesn't. The settings for the display can also get a little wonky when you switch between modes or resolutions. I'm not sure what's going on, but it might have something to do with it being a mobile game as well as PC. One feature I truly loved was a sidebar that allowed me to buy units and see what upgrades were available. It also showed their cost and how much currency they generated. I also discovered later into my run that unlocking some of the in-game achievements also unlocked upgrades for units. For example, summoning 50 amino acids unlocks the upgrade polypeptide. Neat. All in all, I spent around 19 hours playing Cell to Singularity. Although it didn't disappoint as a clicker, it did disappoint as a game. I had more fun setting up the auto clicker than I did getting through 2 resets. Maybe someday I'll enjoy a clicker style game. It wasn't this time. Some of the details were nice, but there isn't anything that makes it stand out as a game I want to keep on my hard drive. If you like clicker type games, or Zelda Singularity just looks interesting, you can find it on Steam. It's also available for mobile. Links are in the details below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the review. As Elon Musk said, critical feedback is much appreciated, so please leave your comments, good or bad, below. If you did like the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. Keep on mashing those buttons, and I'll see you next time.